Alright, now this question is like number 18 on the review. It says find the remainder of f of x divided by g of x. Is g a factor of f? Okay, now this one, this is what we're dividing by here, the g of x. Our divisor, in other words. So this is a great opportunity to use synthetic division. This divisor allows us to do synthetic division. So here's what I would suggest doing. Take what you're going to divide by the x minus 3, solve for x. Set it equal to 0, subtract the 3, and you'd have a negative 3. Now this is what we're going to use in our synthetic division. We'll put the negative 3 here, okay, and then we're going to take the coefficients from what we're dividing into. The 1 out in front, the negative 9, the negative 8, negative 9, and negative 2. And that's going to represent what we're dividing into by our divisor. Okay, so that sets up synthetic division. If you would like to practice synthetic division, you may want to pause the video here and see how far you can go and check yourself with the answer that I get. First thing you do in synthetic division, bring down the 1, then multiply 3 times that number. That would be negative 3, which goes here. Then we add these numbers together to get negative 12. And now we repeat the process again. We multiply that negative 12 by the negative 3. And that would give us positive 36. We add that together. In this case, then we'll get 28. We multiply that by negative 3, we get negative 84. Then we add those numbers together to get negative 93. We multiply again by negative 3 to this number and it turns into 279. Now our last number, when we add these together, we'll have 277. Now it asks us for the remainder. The remainder is the very last number from our synthetic division. So the answer to the question, what is the remainder? Well, that's 277. Now the question, is it a factor? In this case, it would not be. And that's because we have a non-zero remainder. So because the remainder is not equal to 0. If the remainder was 0, then we would have a factor.